Hello everyone, this is Doug with B&H. I have Max here with Canon. He's showing me today some brand new printers in the PIXMA line. We're going to start with the TS5020, but first let's go over what some of the features are that they all share that are new.
Sure. Some of the great new features on the TS line, the biggest one is the reduction in size. We reduced them all between 25 and 30%, and it makes a huge difference depending on where you want to put it in your home. It can fit a lot more places now. We've also redesigned the user interface on the screen to be very accessible to the point where you can access any part of the printer right from the main screen with one button press. We've added 5x5 inch paper support, square paper, perfect for printing things from your iPhone or Instagram.
So they're definitely more connected and able to be used with the phones or mobile tablet apps, things like that.
Definitely. We've always had support for AirPrint, Google Cloud Print, and the Canon Print app itself, and that will continue. And on the high-end model, we have support for NFC. This year, we also had support for Windows 10.
All right, so now with the TS5020, which is right here, what's exclusive to this printer?
This is a great model. First of all, you can see how compact it is.
Yeah.
One of the features that we've brought back is a rear paper feed. A lot of people have requested this. It's super easy to access, and when people are printing a photo, it's the way that they prefer to put a piece of paper in there. It's just right back there.
And I like how it slides right back in like that.
Yeah, exactly. It closes back up when you want the house to look nice and clean. And this model also features an SD card reader. It's important because we know there's a lot of people out there that want to access photo printing at an inexpensive price. So we decided to move it down to the entry level. By no means is this, should you even think about this as entry level. It's got 5 individual ink tanks in it. The quality is phenomenal. So for a printer at this price, those two features are really great.
Yeah, I was going to say 5 inks for this entry level is actually really good. So second up, we have the TS6020. Shares most of the same features, obviously has a different finish. What can you tell me about the 6020?
Yeah, that's the first thing you notice. It does have a different finish. It's got this nice dot pattern on the top and glossy sides. It'll fit in with a little bit of home office or home decor. In addition to that, we've also had a front paper cassette. So you just load this up with plain paper, put it in, and forget about it. Whenever you print to the printer and it kind of documents, it knows that's where the plain paper is. And we still have the rear feed for photos. So you put your photo paper in here up to 8.5 by 11, and it's super easy to access. We also have a 3-inch touch LCD on the front, which is great for that newly designed user interface. Really easy to access when it's a touchscreen right on there.
And that's kind of similar to the way like a smartphone app would work?
Exactly. And this one's fully compatible with those same smartphones, the apps that we mentioned before, AirPrint, Google Cloud Print, the Canon Print app, and as I just demonstrated, you can pull up the control panel to whatever point you want. And this is nice when you're sitting at a desk, you can have it flat facing you, or if you're standing up or it's at a different kind of counter thing, you can put this up here and easily access the front.
You do gain some in size, but you gain some flexibility as well, which is good for an office.
Definitely, yeah, you can put this more places and easily access it.
And it has the same photo capabilities?
It does. It's got the same 5 individual ink tank systems, so you can print borderless photos up to 8.5 by 11. They're going to look great and only replace the color ink that runs out, so you save a little bit of money in the long run too.
Great. So lastly in the line we have the TS9020. This one looks quite a bit different actually. I love this white finish. This one is aimed more at what?
A little bit kind of prosumer photographers or people that really want to start to get in photography. It features a 6-ink system which includes a gray ink. And that gray ink is great for producing true black and white photos. If you choose to print black and white, it only fires the black and the gray, so you don't get any metamerization or any color casting or anything like that.
It's a very smooth, like gray gradients.
Yeah, nice smooth gradients. And actually the gray even helps with the colors, helps stabilize them a little bit. So like you said, in gradients, they're much smoother. You don't get any kind of banding. It's
very
really
nice.
And it's just, in addition to that, we have the same rear paper tray for photos, borderless, up to 8.5 by 11. Yep. The plain paper cassette in the front, because this is still just a great everyday printer for plain paper documents, everything, including photos. And then a couple other really cool features. We have a widescreen 5-inch touchscreen. Again, great for that user interface, but more importantly, you can kind of do stuff on here. We've got the SD card reader, so you can take that right from your camera, put it in here, and when you bring your photos up on here, you can add effects. We have creative filters built in.
That's right into the software of the printer?
Right into the software. You do it right on the screen. You don't need a computer.
Wow.
And the widescreen's big enough that you can view the images side by side, so you can see the before and after effects that you add to your prints.
Very nice.
It's really kind of neat. And more on that, when you go to print something, this has an auto-expanding paper tray. So if you're not around the printer and worried about if the paper tray's out or not,
Yeah, you just
don't
forget sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to think about that anymore. This will automatically raise up, and a motorized paper tray will come out. It's really kind of cool.
Very cool, yeah. In terms of resolution, quality, I know this is already aimed at photographers. Does it offer anything, I guess, in terms of how it applies the ink or the kinds of papers it uses?
Sure, yeah, it's got same grade ink engine with the 9600 by 2400 resolution that we've had for a while, and those prints look phenomenal.
And that's above the other models though, right?
It is, yeah. This is our highest end one that, again, geared more towards the people kind of getting into photography and really want some great quality prints. And to that end, we've also added fine art paper support. So this rear paper tray leans back a little bit more, gives you a little bit of a smoother path so you can put in those thicker papers in here and really get what you want.
Nice, nice. So thanks, Max, for showing me the new PIXMA line of printers. Hope everybody enjoyed. See you next time.